What's so funny?
You
Those who took my boy, you took my child, and those the people who have kept my boy.
You all stole my life from me, but there is one of you that is the worst of all. Renee Feldschmidt. You keep my son from me. You took away my rights. You turned my once loyal friend against me. He always hated CFS. He should not know you. He brought me a deal from you as a homeless man, yet he stayed loyal to you. He never gave me your name, 2 others did. You are a facilitator in a sexual blackmail network. You have betrayed all you are supposed to stand for. You have committed treason. You deserve to be hanged by the neck. It would be the humane thing to do.
Your hands look plenty filthy to me. You betrayed everything you stood for.
I'm your reckoning. Expect us. Welcome home. You took my boy, but not my soul. And the truth about despair. So simple. When you stole my son, I watched them so easy. There can be no hope. Many have died without hope. Imagine home. I will feed them hope to poison their souls. I will let them believe that they can survive. And then when you truly understood the depth of your failure, there's a reason why I don't fear death. I welcome it. I looked up to the light and imagined we will fulfill my destiny. Welcome home. This prison is your home. The worst hell. You could watch me torture your soul, as will you, and then hear the true depth of my soul. Yes. I am the dark. I am Captain. Round them up for judgment and hang them for the world can see. Step forward those who would serve, for an army will be raised. The powerful will be ripped from their decadent nests and cast out into the cold world that we know and endure. Welcome to the next era of Western civilization.
It's painful not to pretend because we're cowards. Fuck society.
Elliot.
Fuck society.
Elliot, you're not saying anything. What's wrong?
Nothing. Don't be frustrated.
Why shouldn't I be?
You're different than most. You at least try. You at least understand. It's painful not to pretend because we're cowards. Fuck society.
Elliot.
Hello, Evil Corp. We are F Society. Over the years, we've been watching you. Your financial abuse of the poor, your corruption of governments, your cover-ups of the murder of innocent, ordinary citizens, all for the sake of profit. This is why we at F Society have decided you must die. We are malicious and hostile. We do not compromise. We are relentless. We will not stop until every tentacle of your evil monstrosity is sliced off at the nerve. But we are also not without mercy. Our latest hack was our last warning. Meet our demands and we will consider not destroying you. First, release our leader, Terry Colby, from your illegitimate prison immediately. Second, release all the people of the world from your even more illegitimate prisons of debt. Third, dissolve your corporation and donate all your assets to charities around the world. This proposal is non-negotiable.
There's also a certain number sequence that's been coded into the film. What it means exactly, I'm not sure, but the numbers are 1111. And I caught this sequence of numbers several different times throughout the film.
This proposal is non-negotiable. The people are realizing they don't have freedom of choice so long as you exist. The people are waking up, no longer accepting your economic slavery. Meet these demands or we will kill you. Consider yourself warned.
11/11. So what does it mean? Perhaps it's a reference to the 111 or 11/11 phenomenon that many people around the world experience. If you didn't already know, I'm one of those people. Back in 2012, I made a video titled I See 111 Everywhere, What Does It Mean? Ever since 2012, I've been seeing 111 everywhere. Something else I wondered is, could this be a date? Perhaps November 11th. Most of you that are watching my videos are most likely well informed on subjects like this. But if you didn't know, there's a series of movies and television shows that played out several years before the September event that actually seemed to kind of predict it. This is what we call predictive programming and social engineering. I even feel there's a spiritual component to all of this as well, lesser magic, involving the public in the spell and the ritual without them fully understanding. But let me make it clear here, I'm certainly not predicting anything. I've never been someone who does that. I don't like to date set or anything like that. But for those of us with an understanding of the occult and the way that these kind of societies work, this is something for us to watch for. So there's another sequence that takes place in this film I found very interesting. I find it interesting because it's a certain type of sequence that we see play out in tons of movies and television shows. There's a sequence in the film where Arthur Fleck truly embraces his dark side. This is a pivotal moment where the change from good Arthur to Joker begins. He's in his clown costume and he's riding on the subway. There's 3 Wall Street guys on the subway with him, and they seem to be picking on a lady who's sitting all by herself. It doesn't take long for them to turn their attention to Arthur. Long story short, Arthur winds up taking all 3 of these guys out with a weapon. So right after this crime, he's running through the streets crazy, and he eventually finds himself in a public restroom. So this right here is one of the key sequences of the film that I wanted to talk about, because there's literally a ritual that takes place before our very eyes on screen, and this is something that we've seen many times before from our entertainment. At this point, a cinematic ritual is about to begin. As the Joker slowly starts to catch his breath and relax, the camera pans down to reveal a Masonic floor pattern. It's at this point that he slowly starts stepping across the floor and you realize he's dancing. He's celebrating the ritual. He's also transforming into Joker, or his darker half. We've seen these sequences play out for many years without even realizing what we were watching, but this is a ritual on the Masonic floor. So in this film, Joker, truly one of the biggest movies in the world right now,